Hi, just back in with another update on my knee progress, on particularly the right knee, which was the second knee I had done this year. It's just been over 12 weeks. I'd recently been to physio and obviously did a few tests as to what my extension and flexion is. Currently, I've got a couple of degrees away from dead flatness. The left leg is quite good, actually. It's almost dead flat. But with the right knee, which is the latest knee to have been done, the flexion on it is nearly 130 degrees, so everybody is very happy with that. Recently, it has had some pain associated with it, probably from the 10-week to the 12-week. Was starting to ache quite a bit. I had been taking naproxen or naproxen, which is an anti-inflammatory drug. It is pretty good at settling down any inflammation pain. I originally started taking that, I've probably mentioned this before, for my back operations that I've had, the discotomy. I think you know what I mean. And that worked relatively well, so it's been working well for the knees as well. What I did notice during the period of layoff with the right knee recuperating is the left knee started to seize up on me a little bit too. So that was starting to ache as well. It was probably not being used as much. I was finding doing exercises pretty hard at one period there, and I think the left knee went out of action too, just because it wasn't being used. So the main issue I have at the moment is the clicking of the kneecap, which a lot of you going through total knee replacements will probably have encountered. It's not very nice. It doesn't hurt. It's not painful. It's just irritating. You can hear it particularly in the early hours of the morning, walking down the hallways. Click, click, click. Oh yeah, that's me coming. But other than that, I have had a little issue at night sleeping, and it's just a really crazy one that happens from time to time, not all the time, but I'm getting this, I would associate it with a nerve type pain through the knee where it's almost making me scream. I think I have yelped out on a few times that it's happened, and it's just a real stabbing type pain. I'm not sure whether that is actually associated with the back surgeries that I've had, because the sciatic nerve was damaged to a point where at my knee on the right side, my right knee was quite numb, and it still remains numb to this day. And possibly with the other work that was done involved with the knee replacement, that something else has happened in there. But that's another issue that I've just been having, which is it's ongoing, I suppose, but it's not constant. It's every now and again I get this just pain in the knee. It's definitely a nerve type stabbing pain. It's not associated with anything mechanical or like that. But apart from that, I'm coming quite good now after the 12-week mark. Getting around, walking around, and flexing quite easily. The last couple of weeks, as I said, up to about the 10-week mark, it was getting to the point where I'm thinking this one is taking a little lot longer to repair itself than the left knee did at the same period. Now, similarly to the first knee, when I had that done earlier in the year, I had this little bit of a race to get myself ready to travel overseas to Bali, which we did and got through that quite comfortably. And I did have one almost okay knee. It hadn't been operated on at that stage of the right one, but now we're going back again next week, and I'm thinking I'm okay. Once I've got past that 12-week mark, 11-week to 12-week mark, it started to fall into place and started to come really good. I can get around twists, turns, up and down steps. I'm pretty good with now. Even just walking normally down a step. If it's a large step, maybe a little bit of trepidation putting the right leg down first, but I can do it. As long as I'm careful doing it. So that's the state of play at this stage, is that just after 3 months has gone by with the right knee, that is finally looking like it's coming back to a normal leg, basically. I don't have too many issues getting around with it, and so I think I've turned the corner. I think the 12-week mark is when you should see that you've turned the corner. And that's pretty much my update at this point. I can show you demonstrations of my flexion and so forth, but take my word for it, it's bending quite well. I might put one on there just to show you that this is what can happen at 12 weeks, that your knee can repair itself, and I might be the odd case out compared to some other people, I'm not sure, but I have seen a few of you out there that have struggled with the rehab once the operation has been done, but I think it's just all a matter of time. Keep using the leg, strengthen the quads. I did have an issue with my calf. I've had this on both legs after the operation. It feels like the calf is just so tight when I bend it that I cannot go any further, but the right leg seems to have improved on that issue better than the left one. So it's a bit hit and miss with which leg repaired itself better. Certain issues are better on one side than the other side, so it's just one of those inconsistent parts of the rehab, I guess, that you don't know which part of your leg is going to repair quicker than it should or it shouldn't. But that is probably one of the things that allows me to at least kneel, bend quite well, do the steps. I'm not finding any pain in the calf at all. That has all gone, so I'm quite happy about that. So as I said, it's just an update from the 12-week mark that I'm seeing light at the end of that tunnel. 6 months down the track, so another 6 months left. Well, actually there's probably 4 months, if that, left on that leg before it's hit the 12-month mark. And it's not there, it's not 100%, but it's getting there. Maybe I'm going to be over the 12-month mark totally before I can feel like I'm not even noticing the knees. So hang in there, and time will tell, and hopefully time will tell for the better. And good luck, and hope all goes well with your knees.